What's up, guys, and welcome back to another fun episode of Unwrapped Podcast. We've got a lot to talk about in the next several minutes, but we're going to do that. And we're going to kind of do it in a wonderful manner, so it's really easy for y'all to see what we're talking about and, fun stuff like that. So, unfortunately, we have to talk about this. Our good friend Cracker Barrel has sold out on us. Let me just tell you that. If you've seen, you can literally go into you literally type in Cracker Barrel, and then it will literally just show you everything new. And CBN has been covering it, Fox News has been covering it, um, Fox Business, like everybody. So they're wanting to redesign the Cracker Barrel stores and make it like kind of like brand new and stuff. Um, so it's really sad. But it's not that because the little pegs that we used to play with as kids, or we let our kids play with as kids. Well, they're wanting to change the colors from all white to rainbow colors. And they say you cannot use the white ones, the white pegs, you have to use the rainbow ones. It's really sad, right? So it is really, really sad. So if you literally type in Cracker Barrel, you're gonna see it everywhere right now. So yeah, I always heard a good saying. It's actually kind of funny, but it's literally go woke, go broke, and I think that's what's happening right now to a lot of companies, especially Cracker Barrel. So upon it being really, really sad, it's just really sad to see all over YouTube. Like, I saw this the first time 2 days ago and was like, oh, this is something old. No, it's brand new, and it's sad that we live in a world that we have to do this. Um, yeah, but it's sad. But other than talking about that, we have a lot to talk about. Um, Eating the right diet. So you may be like, why are we doing this episode based on that? So in my PE class, which you may be like, oh, a PE class, you're learning about this? Well, we're learning about um, basically how to eat the right diets and all of that, because literally people don't eat, um, what they're supposed to at the right time, and then they look really bad and really out of shape. Um, but we were talking about like what different soft drinks and stuff are not good for you because of the effects. And if y'all remind me in the comments below, I'll actually come back next week on air and we'll talk about it again um because basically my PE teacher literally yesterday did an experiment. He bought like Coke, he bought Red Bull, just to show us how bad it is for our bodies. And he took the Coke and he put milk in it. And there's a certain something in milk, some kind of acid that you like if you use it at school or a lab, you literally have to get permission to use um the acid or whatever because it's so dangerous for your body. And it's called um poricic acid. Let's see how you say that. Acid. Acid. Okay. So acid is primarily found in dark colored colas to provide a tangy and flavoring as a act of preservant. So basically just they're saying that just to make it last longer on the shelves, and it is not good for you because that acid is in that has like citric acid, so it will cause kidney problems. It will reduce the bone density because, as our PE teacher showed us, I may can find a picture like it on the banner below, like on the banner above. I mean, just kind of get look, let y'all look at how it deteriorates stuff. So he said this acid, if you were to take the acid straight out of the science closet and literally put it like on a desk, it would have eaten the desk away and start eating at the floor in less than 24 hours. Or maybe, I think he said less than an hour or something. Like, it's super crazy of how deadly this is. And he was telling us that it's in our sodas, it's in like our Red Bulls, whatever you drink. Because I don't drink any of that, but it's in there. And he was like, it's super, super harmful for you. And like, we're not sure how people still, like, how they're still alive in sodas, because they just literally make money off of it. They profit off of you drinking their sodas, which are super dangerous for you. And it's just not good, right? And then we've got to talk about something else in the next episode, which are K-pop demon hunters, and so yeah, like we're gonna start talking about K-pop demon hunters and how they're not good for Christians to watch, and you're like, oh no, that's not right. They are because they hunt demons, right? Well, what's the same thing as anime and all that, and what do they call that? Anime, like I don't know what they call it. Demon Slayer or whatever. Like that's not good, right? And we should not be watching it. So there's a lot of controversy between the Christians not watching this and the actual show. And we'll talk more about that in another episode, maybe today, depends on if I have time to watch, but it's not good, right? Because it's just not. So, but we will talk about that in another episode. But we need to be taking more care of our bodies. So, drinking Red Bull, there's actually someone I know, we're not friends, they just go to my school. They said the other day one day they drank 5 full Red Bulls in one day. You know how harmful that is? It deteriorates your body and you could be dead after drinking just one. Like, they're super scary. So, make sure you just take a little bit more precaution of your body, please, guys, because we don't want any death to happen thanks to a Red Bull. But definitely, definitely, definitely watch your body, right? Watch what you eat, watch what you drink. Just make it a little bit more safer. Okay, so thank you guys for watching another episode of Unwrapped, and I hope that you enjoyed this one because it has definitely been a fun one. Just talking about Cracker Barrel's controversy and maybe getting into K-pop Demon Hunters in another episode and how they're not good. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. See ya.